Hello, Capricorn. This is for June of 2022, your general reading. I thought I had already done yours, but apparently I have not. So we will jump into your reading now. I am Brandy. Speed is in reverse. Steady your pace. I think you've been studying your pace for too long, whatever's going on. Fate is involved for your happiness, but this is more of seeking your peace, whatever that means for you. Seeking peace is not winning the lottery. Let's make that very clear. It's all about balancing things out because you've been very indecisive and that's why you've been very slow. Yes, this is very general. Whatever you've come here for, I have a yes. Okay, but we're going to dive in to see what a little bit more what that's about. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June of 2022. Not being able to make up your mind, almost like playing your hand, right? Being kind of tricky to do with comfort, love, money. Maybe you are extending yourself too far. Maybe you can't make your mind up about a partner. Do you love them? Do you not love them? Are you willing to, show your true face? Has everything to do with how you live, your routine, your job. Okay, there's about to be some information, probably on the 9th of June, that shocks you. It's almost like your world is thrown into chaos. Okay, we have the routine, the job, the home, with sudden information that throws you off. Almost like it has to come to light now. You can no longer play tricks. You can no longer sleight of hand. If that is not you, that's the other person, okay? Kind of just throwing your world into a little bit of chaos, but you've been stuck and you've not been able to make a choice. You've been on the fence for too long, trying to merge something together, whether that's people, another partnership. Pluto is definitely part of this. So you can get on the path that you were supposed to be on in the first place. Okay? Something about you haven't been on the path. You haven't been on the path at all. And it's like that shocking news, however this pertains in your life, however this comes about, that bit of news starts spiraling around the middle of June, as we spoke. But the core of it, the major part of it, everything kind of coming together is around the end of July. Because I have about 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, for that to totally kick off. Totally kick off. Jesus. We're gonna go ahead and read this since I just shuffled and it came out again. The transformation, the Pluto, the Hades. We're gonna read that for you because something is definitely coming to push you out of this stagnancy that you've been in, thinking that you were buying yourself time still for something. I think it's a home or that person coming in to your home, like you've been trying to get finances or something together. All right, so we are going to read this one a little more in depth for you, Cappy. I do apologize. I seriously thought you were like the third reading I thought you done, unless it just came out of nowhere and I had to wait. People living deeply have no fear of death. Okay, they have no fear of death. The smallest and outermost planet, Pluto, probably carries the most weight. It's extremes. It's birth, sex, death. Those are the themes. And I know it's heavy in the earth signs right now all the way until October. Good luck, my friend. It's the god of the underworld, Hades, dwelling place for the dead, which is meaning this, whatever you've been doing is stagnant. I understand that heavily now. Okay. Similarities to Saturn, which is a force of oppression. It governs renewal and rebirth. It brings to the surface things that have been hidden or felt deep inside. These are sometimes painful to confront or embarrassing, which I think plays the part of everything that I just picked up in the beginning of this reading. Okay? Things will collapse in your life. Things that are not true, things that have been based on, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul. There is no foundation there. Okay? It's to rebuild with inspiration, rebuild in a better format. Okay? Things that you've always relied on will disappear. It's a disappearing act right now. It's trickery. It's the magician. It's endings, it's beginnings. Wipe clean for new action. It's like you've been feeling something coming for a very long time, at least for the last couple of months. Okay? And in terms of job and career, it's time to get another one or expand your reach. You know what I mean? It's just very important to spiritually protect yourself from any negative people, spirits, graveyards. Yeah. You need to think of Pluto as the leftover things that have languished in a state of decay. But the positive side is the rejuvenation. Right? The zombie coming. The zombie coming. Tell me a little more about this, spirit, archangels, and guides for Capricorn. Powerful soul. Now, someone that you're coming into contact with the human. Very responsible. Your success comes from being of service to others in ordinary ways, act of kindness that change humanity, and the powerful soul who uses the material world to influence people. Everyone wishes to be around them, so choose your actions wisely. Okay. Let's see if it'll show you. Oops. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Taurus is here, Aries is here, Saturn is here. Alright. You can read that. Life lessons and boundaries through tough love brings fear, but will represent the truth to understand why it's all for our highest good. Destruction, encounters with law enforcement, karma, hardships, emotional growth, taxes and penalties, teeth, skeletal structure, and filling your age. Filling your age. Yeah. Alright. Ooh. So get to the dentist, get to the doctor. I don't know, take osteoporosis medicine. I'm sure it's hitting you hard in your back right now. The Lookout. This is the card for you. The Lookout. Number 17 is pretty, it's like a major arcana to be fair. Okay. A man looks through binoculars from the crow's nest of a great master ship. A battle is being waged on the deck below. It's telling you to be on the lookout. There's a challenging situations, perhaps even a battle of sorts around you. You could be experiencing a sudden fall or loss of your position, but if you are aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through this difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through to a better time to come. I mean, you see this, right? Everything's on fire. This could also mean you've fallen and lost your position, but you're free from the heat of the battle. Okay? There is a battle. As painful and challenging as it might seem, it's truly a gift in disguise. It takes you out of a conflict and sets you free. Which is what I felt in the first place. So I read both just in case whoever's watching, you have a different scenario. Sorry, I keep looking over here to make sure I'm on camera, because as far as the camera reaches. But all in all here, guys, I think I'm going to read you a spiritual postcard just because I feel bad about the message. Alright. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, about this whole situation. Can we have a positive outcome from the ruins? Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there is no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself something, plant in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself, which is the theme of Capricorn. By tending to yourself, you're reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. You just say no gently but firmly, then go for a walk. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. So someone out there has been overly saying yes and losing sleep, and everything's about to crumble. Okay? Everything's about to crumble. There's only one you. So don't be trying to overextend yourself, especially with all these energies playing against you this month. Okay? Ciao.